Hello, beautiful angels. Welcome to the spirits within us. My team's here and creators here. Any negative energies that are being sent towards the channel, myself, or to the viewer, transmute them into pure, unconditional love, light, and healing energies for our minds, bodies, and souls. I hope that those who are sending find peace and joy and happiness in their hearts, and I send them love in which to do this. So I'm just going to get straight on with the reading. I have no idea what I'm reading on again, as always, so it's going to be a channeled message. And let's just see what we have today, yeah? Okay, we have the world. We have death. And we have the chariot. So, okay, with the world, obviously, you've been opened up into, it is about the world. It's about being a part of it all, being connected, being at one with the planet, with Mother Earth. And I believe that something was trying, to stop you from doing this. And there was death to that situation. And you was carried on in the chariot out of the situation. The chariot can also mean that you've got a new car coming, or you could have you could have problems with your car. So check, you could be traveling somewhere at a distance by car. So I suggest that you have your car checked first before you do make any travel plans, because there could be some, make sure you've got a spare, something like that. So it could also mean, well, we don't know yet. We'll see what the cards are going to have to say for us. I'm going to do the starseed cards. I'm quite drawn to those today. I've been trying to work out which starseed I am, and it seems I fit in every single starseed box. So I have no idea which one I am, Lemurian or anything like that. Sirius A, Sirius B. I mean, I've always been quite drawn to the Orion's belt. But as I've read about the star seeds and about what different aspects of them are, it's come to my attention that I fit in every single one of the boxes. So what kind of a star seed am I supposed to be? I don't know if any of you are having any problems like that, but, if you want to comment about it, let me know, and let me know who you think you are, what starseed that you could possibly be. If you know your purpose, you know why you're here. I mean, I know I'm here to save the world. I'm here to help the world, the planet. This is the world card, isn't it? And I believe that the majority of starseeds are here to help with the evolution of the planet, to help bring mankind into a new era, into a new plane of existence, to be at one with the world, and to understand that they are part of the world, that they came from the world, and they need to be putting a lot more back into it instead of taking it out of it, and being a lot more loving, kind and caring to the planet, to Mother Earth, because she is your mother. She birthed every single last one of us. And whether we're a starseed or not, we still have to walk about in this organic body. So do all the animals, so do all the creatures, They're also more than likely not of this planet. They're also more than likely exactly doing what we're doing, is learning from this planet, learning love, learning understanding, learning to be peaceful and harmonious with the planet. And I think that's what we need to get back to, basically, is to be at one with the world, to be at one and complete with the world. And this is where the death card comes in. We have had to bring a death to many situations in our lives, anything that affects us, and we've had to bring ourselves out of all of these situations and bring a death to it all, and to move on from all of these people, places and things that are not on the same energy wavelength at the moment. It's not saying that they won't be on that wavelength, because as the planet evolves, you either evolve or you know, you've got the death card. So you it's about evolving, and raising your awareness and your being into this planetary aspect that's happening at the moment. And that's what the Chariot is, moving us all forward, moving us forward into the next period of evolution. Because I do believe that at this moment we're all going to go through another major awakening. The planet itself is lifting up to a frequency again, lifting to a higher frequency. And I believe this myself to be true. You know, a lot of people have got other thoughts, feelings and actions on what's actually going on. But the 144 is just basically a frequency that we have to move up into. And when we get to that frequency of 144, we will then move up to a different frequency above 144. That is the starting point of evolution. That is the starting point. That is the point for us all to aim for, basically. 144,000 like in frequency. That's where we are supposed to be aiming. It's not about how many people or whatever, you know. It's that frequency. And once we all reach that frequency with the world, with the earth, then a death comes to the old world, a death comes to the old earth, and we move into a new world, into a new frequency of the planet, you know, and the planet will carry on evolving up higher and higher and higher. And that is what we'll do also, but we're supposed to just get to that frequency first off, you know. That's what it is. That's what the messages that was left to us are all about. Just getting to that frequency, and then you evolve higher and higher and higher, and the Chariot carries you on into the next world. So over the world card we have portal, and it was come upside down. I need a little bit more light, I can't see. Okay, that's better. Okay, doors are opening, you decide, rewards, wild card. Now that came upside down. So basically, at this time, all portals have been closed to the world, to whatever's happening. It's been closed at the moment. All the old portals are now closed. And I believe that we are now going into another stage, like I think I've just said, another part of awakening. We have reached collectively a phase in our evolution, and all those old doors and old portals that we were using have now closed. You know, that's why it's gone to the death card. There's been a death to all these old portals. We have You're Not Alone, and it's got isolation, physical connection and community. You're not alone. And that came downwards. So, you know, you've been isolating yourselves too much, and we all need to bring a death to that situation, basically. We need to bring a death to the situation of us all isolating ourselves and not being more open about why we're here and what we're supposed to be doing on this planet, and the understanding that we all have within ourselves. We need to start expressing ourselves a lot more and speaking up for what we know to be true, basically, and bring a death to all old situations. Over the Chariot, we have cracked open, rock bottom, surrender to another, to the alchemy of life. And that came upside down as well. But I think these are supposed to be on the upside. So, but there's no more splitting yourself, basically. There's no more sharing yourself with others. There's no more, you know, having to separate yourself from who you actually are in this next phase. This next phase, we're actually going to be more of ourselves, who we actually are inside, the light from from inside of us, you see. This is who we actually are. In the next phase of our existence, we are going to be able to, and we are going to show who we truly are from the inside out. We're going to be able to recognise each other, basically. This is what we're moving forward into collectively as we get higher in vibration and we alchemise everything from before, you know. Once the death has been brought to any situations, we are alchemising all of that and we're becoming more attuned with who we actually are. With the chariot, we're moving forward into our evolution collectively. We're becoming one, not just with each other, but with the planet, with the earth, you know, with creation. We all say that we are God within us, that God is within us. We are God, yeah, but we are a part of the planet. You know, the planet's God. Everything is. We all exist in the same instance, don't we? We've already worked all of that out. But now the next phase, basically the next phase of our evolution, is to make sure all of these old doors are closed, basically, and to move up higher and higher in evolution over the world. We actually have one that's come, right. Deep cellular healing, Arcturian energy, physically and emotionally healing. So, yeah, with the world, like I said, deep cellular healing, more healing to the world, more healing to ourselves. And you've got the Arcturians there as well, with the healing abilities of the Arcturian star seeds, and with physical and emotional healing. So this will be physically for the world, for ourselves, on a physical and an emotional sense, you know. The way everything, the planet's warming now, it's getting warmer. We're noticing it, we're feeling it. Everything's changing. She's fighting back, basically. She's healing herself. She's healing herself from the inside out. This is why a lot of volcanoes have been erupting, a lot of changes have been happening, you know, the plates are moving continuously. They have been for thousands of years, but there's a lot more activity now on the planet, and we're feeling that. We're going to understand it a lot more, you know, a lot deeper, basically. Over the death, we have you're not for everyone. Embrace your weirdness, face your true north. Yeah, it's come on the downward side, but we all are supposed to be facing our true north. There's a lot who are still not facing their true north. There is still a lot of other people who are not embracing that they're not for everyone. They're not embracing that they are a single unit in a collective consciousness, and they are not understanding that they need to bring death to situations where people are controlling them, mind, body and soul. They have to move away from these type of situations, from these type of people, the jealous people, the people who are telling tales, the people who lie, who cheat, who manipulate. There needs to be a death to all those sort of situations. You know, you need to walk away from this kind of situation. If you're having these sort of issues now and you're going through major changes yourself, you're feeling that you're having headaches, you're feeling sick, you're having anxieties, depressions or anything like that, this is because it's not you. This is because you're not accepting who you actually are. You're not bringing a death to the old situations of ego or even spiritual ego. Somebody said to me that I've got a spiritual ego just because I write down things that I do or things that, you know. But if you want to earn any money out of life, this is what you have to do. Not that I do this, but when I do intend to do this, I will do this, you know. But at the moment, I'm just happy being me and doing exactly what I do and helping others the best way that I possibly can. So over the chariot we have the whale and the orca elders. Share your song, frequency of sound, diving in deeper. We need to understand that there is an ocean full of other beings as well. I never believed that they went to the moon, because if they went to the moon, then why can't they go to the deepest depths of the ocean? You know, I believe that there's another world down in there. I believe that there is like an air pocket in the centre of the earth, and it's another realm basically. Water, the ocean, is another realm, another place of existence, another place in time, you know. And we are not of that part of the planet, you know. The planet itself is actually vast, huge. There's realms within realms, there's worlds within worlds upon this planet, you know, not just humans. I mean, if ants was as big as humans, they would overpower us, because there's so many of them and they work together. And this has always been our downfall as a race. This has always been mankind's downfall. They don't work together. They are jealous of each other. They would, you know, this is over the chariot, they'd rather move away from people than help people. And I know it's contradicted what I've just said about the death, but these kind of people that bring a lower vibration, you do need to move away from them, because they are obviously not on your wavelength, and they are going to hinder you from doing what you actually came here to do, basically. You know, they're going to bring you down, so you need to bring a death to these kind of situations. And with the chariot, the you know, with the chariot, it's got about the orca elders and that. We need to move more swiftly about helping out the ocean as well, to clean up the ocean. We've put a lot of rubbish in the ocean. Why? You know what I mean? Why have we put all this in the ocean? It needs to be cleaned. It needs to be cleaned. We're poisoning another life form. We're poisoning the ocean. We're not just poisoning the land we live on, we're actually poisoning someone else's home. You know, we're poisoning the ocean, we're poisoning the skies with the bloody aeroplanes and that all the time. You know, I know this sounds a bit out there and a bit stupid, but it's just, it's right. We're poisoning everything. We're poisoning everything. Over the world, we have the golden children. Inner child, tenderness, innocence, rare gifts. So, to understand your purpose on this planet, basically, to understand, you've got to do work on your inner child. Your inner child, as I've said before, holds the key. From when you were a child, you had very, very rare gifts. I know my gifts were there when I was a child, and we locked these gifts away because we think that we've got to heal our ancestral healing, because when we were children we were told to be quiet, don't talk about these sort of things, what you can see, feel, and you know that you're experiencing. And we was told by our parents, you know, family, people around us, to shh, don't say anything. So we locked it away ourselves. So the key to who you actually are is in your inner child. And as I've said it before, you know, it ain't something that I've just heard, it's something that I know, that the key to who you are, the key to your purpose here on this planet is locked within your inner child. The key to healing the world, healing the planet, is locked within all of our inner child. So we need to bring that out. And this is why there's so many children, and you know, now who are adults as well, and it's still even going on today, who are being attacked for their childlike innocence. They're being attacked for the knowledge which they hold. By whom, I don't know. But yeah, we kind of do, don't we? But you know, they're being attacked like we were attacked, like we were told to be quiet. We were told not to talk, not to express who we are, you know. So just do your inner child work. You will actually find out who you are and why you are here, you know. And that's where the key is. The key to your future, to you, to your very existence, is in your inner child. So over the death, we have activated earth, power places, ley lines, trust where you're led. So yeah, it's all about the ley lines. It's all about activating the earth, like I said. It's all about, and this is where the keys are, in our inner child. We need to find these keys and open ourselves up so we can actually activate the planet with the keys, what have been hidden inside of us all from when we were children. You're not just us, but there's children now. There's children who have been born since 2020 who are not talking. They're being diagnosed with ADHD and all these different labels. These children are activated already. They've come to this planet and they are already activated. They're waiting for us to catch up. They're waiting for us to get inside of our inner child, get our key. You know, their telepathy is on point. It's like we've all had telepathic abilities since we were children. We've all had an inner knowing and an inner understanding of everything since we were children. But like I said before, we were told to be quiet and not say anything about who we are or, you know, what we can see, feel, do. So, you know, basically we need to do that so we can activate the earth. We need to get these keys, get the knowledge, what we've locked inside of ourselves, and bring it out so we can help activate the planet and help bring the planet up to another frequency, basically. And over the chariot, we have star bathing, light body, crystal grid, transmutation, activation. So yeah, we're all basically a part of the stars. We're all like, we are, ain't we? I mean, we're built up of stardust. What's in our body is actually in a star. So it goes without saying, you know, it just goes without saying that our light bodies need to be activated from the keys from when we were children. So we can activate the crystalline grid on the planet, which we call the ley lines. And so we can send up a transmission out into the universe. So an activation can take place on the planet, and so the planet can be activated. We were sent to this planet to activate, this is star seeds, by the way. You were sent to activate the planet. We were sent with an inner knowledge and inner wisdom that we have locked inside of ourselves in our inner child. The children of today who cannot talk, and that there's a lot of children who are already activated, like I've just said, and they're waiting for us to become activated so that they can join and combine with us, so we can all join and combine and activate the next ascension of the planet, the next ascension of human existence, to help bring up everyone into the next phase, basically, over the world, lifting the veil, questioning everything. Anything unaligned must go. And that's what we've done, isn't it? We've questioned everything. The veil's just been stripped right off, basically. It's gone. There's no veil anymore. The sky is different. The sky colour's different. The sun, the moon, everything's different. The veil is fully lifted, and you know, I don't even see plants or trees or anything the same anymore. The aura about them is, it's so much different, and each individual plant has like a form with them. You could say like an alien sort of a protector. They are a part of that plant. They are gardeners, they're here, and they've always been here, but we can't see them. But as the veil lifts more and more, we will see them. They're already here. They already are with us. They was never not there. We could just not see them, that's all. And as the veil lifts more and more, we will see more and more, you know, we will be a part of it more and more about everything. We've got death. I remember. You remember your soul plan, you know, your soul plan. Once this veil was lifted, once your veil has been truly lifted off you, you'll remember your plan. You'll remember that fell on the inner child as well, you know, why you're here. You'll understand why you're here. The fated life versus the destined life. So it's you know, it's your destiny, isn't it? It was fate, destiny. You decide whether it was fate, whether it was destiny. That's with the death. So I think it's basically saying we've got to get rid of what we already know, basically, and remember what we don't know. We already know enough. We already know enough, and we've already been told enough BS, and we're still being told it every day. But we need to remember. We need to remember what we locked away as a child, what was given to us, what we was born into this world to do. That is locked in there. We need to remember that with the veil lifting. A lot of us have, but you know, there's others that need to. So we need to bring death to all of this. What we think we know, you know, and stop talking about things about like I'm this, I'm that, I'm whatever. And I do get that, and there's no need to do that. And I just mentioned that before about that. So, you know, just remember. You've got to remember you're something. Don't be something that you're not. Just remember who you are, basically. You've got to remember who you are. We've got a perspective over the Chariot. None of this matters. Zoom out, common ground, over the Chariot. So you're being told to zoom out, to get on that Chariot, basically, and zoom out of it all. Like I've just said, forget exactly what you've been told. Everything that we have been told has been a big, massive lie. It's all lies. We've been lied to since the day we came on this planet. And now we need to wake up and know who we are, know why we're here, and let's do this, you know. Let's move into this new plane of existence. Let's evolve properly, evolve into a new stage with the world and move with the world, and, you know, raise our vibrations, basically, raise our vibrations into who we're supposed to actually be. Throw them at me. Those fell. And that one fell. So we have the edge. We have the edge. Take a chance. Do something different. That's over the world. So take a chance. Do something different. Don't do what you've been told to do. Don't do what, you know, do something different to what we already know. That's what I was talking about. Do something different to what we already know. What we've been told, all the lies that we've been told, everything has just been a massive, massive, massive lie, basically. Over the death, hidden treasure. You're on the right track. Gift revealed. So, you know, once you've brought a death to everything that you already know, what you've been told since you were a child, you'll start remembering what you actually locked away as a child. And you are something very, very unique. You have a hidden treasure inside of you. But to bring this hidden treasure out, you have to bring a death to everything that you know, everything that you're being told, all the lies, all the manipulation. You've got to bring death to it all, basically. And the last card that fell was Dancing with the Stones, with the Chariot, and that's movement as well, isn't it? Movement, teamwork, partnership. So yeah, once you actually bring death to all of the situations and everything that you actually know, that you've been taught, that you've been learning since you were a child, reading, writing, spelling, arithmetic, geography, history, all of that. They never actually learnt you about what you need to know about, do they? Did they? You know? You got to move. You've got to move out of the situations that you're in and just bring death to all of the everything, all the lies, all the manipulation, all of everything that was sent to stop you from being who you actually are over the world. See the beauty. So see the beauty within the world, you know. See the beauty within the world. Have gratitude for it. The sacred is everywhere. So, you know, only believe what you see with your eyes, what you can see with your eyes. That's the truth. That's the truth. We're believing truths that have been written previously, that have been taught to us, and we haven't seen it. It's just that it's been passed down. It's something that's been passed down to block the knowledge that we came here to use to evolve on this planet. You know, it's all lies, isn't it? It's all lies. Over the death, releasing the past, release it all. Release the past, energizing, transforming, energy transmuted. So you've got to transmute all of that, everything that you've ever known, everything that you've been taught, everything that we've been learned. We've got to just bring death to it, basically. And we're just be a blank page. Be a blank page. Everything you know, forget until you find that, open up your inner child and find out the truth. It's in your inner child. We've got a soul agreement next over the Chariot. Soul mission, soul plan, life purpose. So yeah, once you do this, once you forget everything that you've ever been taught, learned, anything, and open up that little locked up box that you locked away as a child, that's all you need to know. You don't need to know anything else. You need to know about your soul plan, your soul agreement that you came here to this planet with, which was locked inside of you as a child. Until you open up that locked box inside of you, you're nothing, basically, because that's who you are in that little locked box. That's who you're supposed to be. You're what everyone tried to stop talking. You're what everyone tried to put different ideas into your head and tell you about different things, you know, at this moment, until you open up that little secret box inside of your inner child. What everyone tried for you not to show, not for you to be, to exist, and then you will move forward into who you are here to be. Then you will open up to your true knowledge, your true understanding, your true purpose on this planet, your true soul plan, basically. I'm going to close the reading. Over the world, we have the Emperor. So all the emperors, and it's down, fallen emperors, fallen empresses. That's all it's about. All that has been told to us has always been done to control you know, fallen empresses, fallen emperors, are not going to control the world anymore. They are not going to have any power over this world once we open up that key, once we open up that secret that we came here inside of us, and forget about anything else. Forget about what people have said before you. It's the knowledge is your knowledge, your own knowledge. It don't really matter what I'm saying, but this is what I'm just giving you to help with, you know, with being someone different, with being who you're supposed to actually be. It's about that. It don't matter about who's this and who's that, who's this starseed, it doesn't really matter. I'm glad that they've found out who they are. I'm glad that each one of these people know who they are, you know, that's good. That's great that they've found their purpose. But it's about us finding our purpose ourselves, you know. It's nice that they're giving us this knowledge and wisdom so that we can look and say, oh yeah, I'm a bit of that, I'm a bit of that, I'm a bit of that. Until you really know who you actually are, you know, yourself, till you open it up and that knowledge comes to you, then, you know, you've just got to believe it with a pinch of salt, basically, at the end of the day. Over the death, we've got the devil. So there's death to all of that, all of everything that was trying to be stopped, blocked, everything. All of the situations, all of the lies, all of the manipulation, there's death to all of that, basically. This is how we're evolving, this is how we're going to evolve. It's the leaders, the ones who are trying to be on top, the manipulators, the liars, the cheaters, they're all falling, basically. They're all going to be falling because of what they've been doing, how they've been corrupting the world, us. Everyone, everything, basically. And we need to move, and we'll be moving very, very soon, basically. And over the chariot we have the high priest, high priestess. So that knowledge and that wisdom, you know, you've got to open up that knowledge and that wisdom. You are the high priest, high priestess, which means basically you hold all that knowledge and all that wisdom within inside of you. Whether you're whether you're a male or a female energy, that's basically what an high priest, high priestess is, isn't it? It's someone with all the knowledge and all the wisdom, portals, all seeing eye. There's so much going on in that card, and there's so much going on within each of you individually, as a collective. But you've got to bring death to everything, basically, not just people, places and things. Bring death to the knowledge. Only believe what you believe, you know. Only believe what you're told, what you feel is right. And make sure you get that inner child sorted. Sort that inner child. Open up that doorway. Open up that key. With that key, the knowledge, the wisdom that is inside of you. And that is where you'll go. You know, that's your future. That's your key. That's your existence. That's your high priest, high priestess. Not what you've been told from school, from your parents, from anyone. You've got to believe in yourself from within, you know. And we keep on about that, from within, because it's within us. The key, the knowledge, the wisdom, the high priest, the high priestess, is already within us. We were born that way. We came here with that knowledge, that wisdom, that intelligence within us. And we were all made to lock it away by the emperors and the empresses of the world, the ones who want to control and take power of everything, by the devils of the world, the manipulators, the liars, the cheaters, the ones who have told us lies continuously. You know, we need to evolve. We need to evolve. So I hope you've enjoyed the reading. I have no idea what I've been talking about again. So from myself, from my team, and from Creator, we wish you unconditional love, light and healing energy. And thanks for watching, guys. Bye.